Nicky Hawkins, West Ham Fan TV, just come back from White Hart Lane virtually. It was amazingly Tottenham 3, West Ham 3. Now, Bill, after 15 minutes, mate, I would have forgiven you for turning the television off.
Well, absolutely, mate. Yeah, it was 15 minutes down, 3-0 down. All the momentum we had from the Wolves, Leicester games, the victories there, and even against Arsenal as well, just completely evaporated, didn't it? And it was damage and limitation. You could say we probably would have settled for maybe 4-0 or something like that. It could have been 6 or 7 the way they were going, especially the way our defence was and defences in general in the Premier League have been last few games, well, this season really. So 6 and 7s at the back, and we just made it too easy for them at the start. But yeah, and then even when we got the first couple of goals, you thought it's a bit like it's been the last couple of seasons at London Stadium. They 3-0, then we get a couple of late goals to make the scoreline a bit respectable. But to actually cap it off, and with the goal as well by Lanzini, I would have settled for a tap-in from 2 yards. We all would have done. But yeah, 25-yard screamer, unbelievable. Just a fair play to unbelievable effort by the players to come back in the second half. But yeah, first 15 minutes, mate, it could have been anything, as you say.
To be fair, I'm always fair and I'm always unbiased. But first 15 minutes, they were rampant. They looked different class. We looked all over the shop. And to be fair, if they'd have pressed us a little bit more in the next sort of 10, I could have seen 4 or 5 going in. Yeah. And then they could have shut up shop. But listen, credit where it's due to West Ham. Like, we just didn't give up. We just kept on fighting. Our heads never went down. We never sort of deviated from our plan, which I wasn't too sure about with Moyes at the beginning. But credit where it's due. Like, I was on a live stream saying he never makes substitutes. He didn't make the first substitute till 75 minutes. And I tell you, it worked in the end.
Yeah, well, absolutely. There's faults throughout the club, as we mentioned before, mate, with the owners, etc. But I don't think you can fault the fighting spirit and the ticker this squad have got. Previous West Ham sides would have folded and we would have lost heavily, as I say, 4-5-0. But we kept going and the players kept believing, which is obviously brilliant.
Lanzini was the difference when he came on. I thought he was excellent.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we've been waiting, obviously, for Manu to start showing the form that he showed a few years ago when Liverpool were interested in him. It's been a shame, obviously, with his injury, but he showed a little bit of form in the cup games. But for him to come back on the highest stage in a game where obviously we needed him to make an impact, make the difference, and he did so. And even before his goal, he's that little bit of trickery and agility he's got in midfield, which we haven't seen a huge amount of last a couple of seasons, as I say, but to be showing that, and then obviously topped off with an unbelievable goal. It wasn't an easy strike, cut across it, and even though Lloris got a fingertip to him, that shows how accurate and what a great striker was there. Even a fingertip couldn't keep it out. It was unreal.
Obiang's or that one?
I'll say just Lanzini's one, just simply because he had to cut across it. The ball bounced, and he just had to cut across it. But yeah, Obiang's was amazing as well. So I think just Lanzini's, I'd say.
Absolutely. Look, we're going to go into City and Liverpool now with a little bit of confidence. Ben Rahman's going to come into the squad. Can we do the unthinkable again? Like, to be fair, when we looked at these 7 fixtures at the beginning of the season, nobody thought we'd have a point by now. We've got 7, and I think that's good going.
Oh, 100%, mate. Yeah, if you look at last 3 games, Wolves, Leicester, Tottenham, no way do we think we get
10 goals scored.
Exactly, yeah. So, I don't see why we can't give Man City or Liverpool a game, especially, Man City, look, at the London Stadium, they've thrashed us every time they've played us. We need to give them a game eventually, and hopefully we'll obviously do that. And Liverpool, at Anfield, we gave them the game. Probably should have got a point where obviously Van Dijk's going to be injured for a long time now. He'll be out for a while. So you just never know. But yeah, we can't fault the fighting spirit, and we just obviously got to get off to a good start like we didn't do today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Bill, for joining us, mate. Go and enjoy your Sundays. Someone said Sundays were boring once, but
thanks a lot, mate. Take care.
No worries, mate. Cheers.